For my people that's not into the Super Bowl, you know, not into that American football, we got some boxing talk. We're going to continue to keep the boxing talk going tonight as well. Y'all know what it is. Your boy CJ Goodfella back with the Boxing Clinic and more. Shout out to Mr. DX Factor 87 once again. Came through with a nice video request. And also, if you want a video request, you want to get in touch with me, you want to do a collab with me, the quickest way to get in touch with the Boxing Clinic and Mr. CJ Goodfella is clicking that Facebook link and inbox me at the Boxing Clinic and more on Facebook. Liking the page, definitely appreciate it. But we here, we back. And basically, the request was if Errol Spence runs, feels like he runs out of options at 147, hypothetically, he can't keep Keith Thurman in the ring because alphabet champions aren't ranked by other sanctioned belt bodies, and Keith Thurman is not required to face Errol Spence. He doesn't have to fight him. Can't nobody make him the manager, his promoter. They're not going to make him fight him. I think he's promoted by Lou DiBella, to be exact. That's what I heard. And if he can't get Terence Crawford in the ring, should he consider moving up to middleweight? I added on to the question, or moving up to junior middleweight. The question was he moved to middleweight? I just threw junior middleweight in there, just because, why not get a fight there and then move on up? And like I said, this year it's just gonna be staying relevant and trying to keep getting his name out there for Errol Spence at 147. We don't know what's to hold for June 16th. Carlos Ocampo is not 100% sure if he want to take the Errol Spence mandatory fight in June. And Ray Robinson said that he's been told if he beats the Yugas guy, he gets the title shot. The winner of that get the title shot at Errol Spence June 16th in Dallas. May be at American Airlines Arena where the Dallas Mavericks play. I think the best matchup and the best move for Errol Spence this year, that's more more likely that could happen. As Amir Khan said, he won a big fight in December. That'll work out. Errol fought in January, didn't take too much punishment. In June, he shouldn't take too much punishment. Come back in December. Obviously, he can get a fourth fight in there if he wants, but let's say he just do 3. Come back in December and fight Amir Khan. I think it'd be better in the UK. Khan don't mind going to the Barclays Center as well, but I think that's a better fight for him in the UK. But me, better fight for him is perhaps facing Omar Figueroa in Texas. If he don't want to travel to the UK, I think that's the biggest fight for him that can be made right now at 147 pounds. Period. I think that sells out in Texas. It's a big fight. I don't think Danny Garcia, Sean Porter going to get into him with him. That's why I say if Omar beats Broner and beats him and be the first man to stop Broner, Omar Figueroa going to have a lot of cool points and a lot of style points for beating Broner. He going to have his name going to be buzzing. So I've been pushing that Omar Figueroa. He called out Errol Spence, said he can come get it again, get beat again, and try to avenge his loss from the amateurs. That's a big fight in Texas. A lot of y'all guys won't understand, how big of a fight in Texas that really is. That fight might can sell out in Texas at the American Airlines Arena, put a lot of seats in Jerry World as well, which is Cowboy AT&T Stadium where the Dallas Cowboys play. That's, good for him, but moving up to 54, a lot of things about to play out at 54. Stablemate Jamel Charlo is still there. He looked to face the Hurd in a Lara winner, and then after that, after all that, go on, he probably gonna move up. Lara probably gonna move up. So potentially by the time that he feel like he can't get the fights with Keith Thurman or Errol Spence, if you want to make a pit stop at 154, he can get a vacant title shot. Or if you want to reconsider trying to sign maybe an options deal with Golden Boy and Saddam Ali still got a belt, he can run into Saddam Ali at 54. After Kell Brook and Amir Khan, if Kell Brook is able to get that belt from Lima Smith or Saddam Ali, wherever that belt switches hands at, if Amir Khan can get that belt at 154, I think Amir Khan wouldn't want to retire, and he could fight Amir Khan at 54, get a belt on his way to 160. But I don't think it's wise for Errol Spence to jump up to 160. I just think he just need to, have some patience. First off, he is 28. Just have some patience. I'm pretty sure he's keeping in touch with Al Heyman and whoever else his manager, advisor, and trainer, letting him know that Keith Thurman is taking the fight, so it's no need to rush. But in the circumstances that don't happen, and a Crawford fight can be made, I think for him, moving to 54, before you think about moving to 60, it's better. It adds on to your legacy. And it might not have the ball players there right now, but at the end of the day, you look what Crawford did at 40. He's getting praised for beating mid-level and lower-level names, and he didn't have a ball player, but he unified. So that's something that Errol Spence may want to think about doing. If you can't unify and become undisputed at 47. At 54, that's going to be a real shot. Because I'm thinking Hurd going to make the weight for 2 months longer. After Jamel, Hurd, Ersline, Lara do their thing, I think they got to move up to 160 as well. You know, I think it's time for all, you know, at least Lara and Ersline, Lara to do that. And Hurd, you know, he's busting at the seam. So that division might have, you know, some belts where you're able to maneuver. You might have to run into Erickson Lubin, J-Rock, Saddam Ali, Kell Brook, or Amir Khan, Kell Brook again. Depending on how I fall, Lyman Smith. I would look for him to be undisputed and unify those titles at 54. It was unable to happen at 47, you know. So I think that's a good thing for him. But about the prospects of him moving up to 160, I don't know, man. I don't know. He's a good fighter. He's still honing his skills. He got a lot of respect. He's sparring cruiserweights, bigger guys, and people saying that he's good. But sparring and fighting, you know, in a real fight is two different things. You know, a lot of people, you know, want to bait him to move up to 160. Say, oh, since, you know, they say, oh, you know, Thurman ain't fighting him. And why don't this guy move up to 160 like Kell Brook did? Why would he be an idiot and do that? You know, since people want to compare, you know, him doing that to what Kell Brook doing, and people want him to commit the same, you know, homicide or suicide that Kell Brook did, you know, just to see Errol Spence, you know, fall. But Errol Spence can handle himself at 160 if he needs to be. You know what I'm saying? He's different from Brook. He's more aggressive. I believe he's stronger. He's a better puncher than Brook. He's a better athlete than Brook. And he can handle himself. You know, versus Golovkin, you know, Derek James talked about that before a while ago. Said that boy's slow and we'll put it on him. Something like that he said. So he's definitely talked about, you know, moving to 160 and facing Canelo Alvarez, which would be a different type of fight, which a lot of people won't give him, give him a lot of chance versus Canelo with Triple G. But what I heard about how Errol trains and how he looks in the gym, I think he would be real smart and very tactical about how he moves up in weight. You know what I'm saying? But you know, we'll see. I don't know about him making that weight move. You know, I don't know how effective he's going to be versus Danny Jacobs versus Andrade or something like that. You know, I remember Canelo fought Chavez Jr. at 164.5. And Chavez, you know, looked way bigger than Canelo. You know, Badou Jack moved to 75 versus Cleverly looked smaller than Nathan Cleverly. And Canelo looked like a mini flyweight versus Chavez Jr. in that fight. So I don't know, man. It depends on how Earl said he could do it and move up. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys would be happy and happy that he would oblige to face Canelo or Triple G, and more likely be Canelo. But, you know, if his options to run that thin, and he's at 47, he's tired of stressing his body making that weight, I think 54 would be the answer for him, and then eventually 160. I think he should try to unify and become undisputed at 154 pounds. I think that'd be a smart thing to do, and not just jump 2 weight classes to 160 unless it's Canelo and the money right. That's my POV on that. That's my perspective. It's the Boxing Clinic. Y'all know what it is. Enjoy the Super Bowl.